From prices and royalties to design tips. Here's your full guide to a brand new mug launch on Amazon Merch. So as I'm filming this video just 2 days ago, Amazon Merch rolled out the mugs. I'm in tier 30k, so I instantly got the mugs. Please let me down in the comments if you already got access to them. And it would be also interesting to know your tier. So let me show you my create page right here. So when we scroll down to the bottom, we have the different products and we have the ceramic mug right here, right next to the tumbler. Now let's click on edit details and here we go. Now this artboard looks quite familiar. So when we click on edit details on the tumbler right here, yep, that looks quite similar. But the tumbler has a bigger artboard. So the template on the ceramic mug is a bit smaller, as you can see right here. Let's first click on get product templates. Now we could download the product templates right here on this page. But as you can see, unfortunately, there are no ceramic mugs yet. We can just see tumblers right here. So let's scroll down. Yeah, we got tumblers and that's it. Tote bags and pillows. But there are no ceramic mugs yet. But I could imagine that the artboard is quite similar like this, but just a bit smaller in resolution. So let's go back right here. Now let's scroll a bit up so you can see the colors and the mockup. So I didn't change anything. So the standard color of the mug would be this white mug with the black handle and the black inside right here. But you can also choose the white one, the blue and white one. We got the red one, pink, yellow, and orange. So every ceramic mug is basically white with this white artboard and you only got the color on the handle and on the inside of the mug. And you really have to keep that in mind when you're uploading designs for mugs. But we'll come to that later. Now, because the artboard doesn't change and it's always white, I would always pick every color. So I'm guessing you're doing bulk uploads with Flying Upload. So I would just pick every color in Flying Upload. If you're uploading manually, then of course you could pick the colors that would fit the design the best. And if you're in doubt, I would just choose every color. Now if you're creating your designs for mugs or you're expanding your existing designs on mugs, I would always put your designs on the front and at the back. And the front and the back is represented by this box right here and by this box right here. Or like, as they call them, guides. Now let's scroll down a bit and we can see the pricing right here. Now, as I'm filming this video, mugs are only available in the US. And the standard price for mugs is $16.99. So for $16.99 you get a $2.55 royalty. And when we go up, it changes just a bit, as you can see right there. You can set the price even higher, but it will be corrected by Amazon, so the maximum price is always $20.99. Now let's check out the pricing chart for mugs. So what we do is we scroll up again, then we click on resources right here at the top. And here we go, you just click on royalty calculation on this calculator right here. And here you go, you get the royalties of each product and the different marketplaces. So let's scroll down right here. And here we go. Right at the bottom we got the mugs, starting at $16.99, and trust me, these are price capped. So I tested pricing a mug at $9.99, and when it was finished processing, Amazon changed it to $16.99. So that's definitely the minimum price. And for my second test, I set the mug to $29.99. And you may guessed it, Amazon changed the price to $20.99. So you can move in this price range right here. The royalties adjustments are quite similar to tumblers. Now if we increase the price by $1, we only get 15 cents royalties more. So as my first guess, it would make sense to price these mugs just at $16.99. And then if you're selling a lot of mugs of one design, I would go up to $19.99. I wouldn't go to $20.99 because of the psychological price point of $20. And you would also just get 15 cents more, so it really doesn't make any sense. Now let's check out some mug examples on the marketplace. So here we are on Amazon.com. Make sure you got the American zip code right here. And let's just enter frog mug. Let's see what we get. Okay, we get a wide selection of products. Of course, we can compete with this figure right here. But we got some typical POD products. Now this one, for example, is a typical POD mug. It's priced at $15. Let's see the other products. Yeah, these are quite funny. Then we got this coffee mug right here. It's only $10. Okay, let's see the next ones. Yeah, this is probably also AI generated. It's $14. We got this one for $12. $10 right here. The pricing is quite competitive. You got this one at $18, but this one for just $10. So actually we got a wide price range. So from about $10 to $18 right here. Let's see the next ones. $15, $13, $18, $12. Of course, this is a very big niche. That's funny, it's censored right here. So most of these typical POD mugs are not priced at $20, at least on this page right here. And in this niche, of course, $18. And we got some custom mugs right here with the name on it. So of course, this is just a quick research in a very big niche. But at this point, I would just price the mugs at $16.99. Because in terms of royalties, it really doesn't make a big difference. So this one could actually be a mug from Amazon Merch. So let's check it out. Yep, here we go. It says Amazon Merch on demand. And this seller made the wise decision to price this mug at $16.99. And he also chose every color. And as you can see in the mock-up right here, he chose to just put a black outline to the white text. And we got the pink text right here. And the graphic just works like it is. Now that's interesting. You got two sizes, but each one says 11 ounces. Let's click that. Okay, we got the black right here. That doesn't make any sense to me, but I guess that will be fixed by Amazon. Now let's scroll down to see the details. Yeah, we got a BSR already. Okay, it was added 1st of August. So that was probably auto-uploaded by Amazon after the first announcement of the mugs. Okay, let's see some details right here. Manufacturer is Merch on demand. Now this is really interesting. Item model number. It says Printful Mug 11. So are they working with Printful? That's really interesting. So as my recommendation, if you want to upload your designs to mugs, which you really should, I would use Flying Upload for that. Because Flying Upload will take your designs and put it on both sides of the mug. Now let me give you some very important design tips. Okay, so here we are in Flying Research. And for some reason we got all the different frogs in the bestsellers tab right here. Now let's choose a design that goes with the phrase and that's not political or frog related. Let's choose this leaf blower design. I don't even know why that's really popular right now. Please write down in the comments if you know. So let's download this and we generate a prompt for this design. Now the secret sauce is this part right here. It says the background is dark gray. Now let's first copy this whole prompt and we're just gonna paste it into Ideogram. The model is 3.0 default, 4x5 format, design style, and that's basically it. So let's just hit generate and here we go, it's completed. Let's take a look. Yep, that's exactly what you want. So now we got 4 great designs. Let's check them out. Yep, these are great. Yeah, these are basically all great. So now we have a hard time choosing the design. Now if you just take a look at the design itself, this is more squared. Or let's say this is more in the square format and this is more in a circle format. And this is more in a rectangle shape. And this is more shaped like an egg or something. So I will choose this second one right here. And you can see that the background is dark gray as we wanted. And the phrase has this black outline right here and even this black shadow, which is basically perfect for our mugs. So let's download this design and let's first remove the background. And you know me, I love Pixelcut. So let's use that. Let's just drag and drop the image right here and boom, here we go. As expected, we get the perfect job. And you can already see that this design works great on a bright background, like white, for example. But if we choose black, it also works on a black background. So you can upload this design on t-shirts, like black t-shirts, but it also works great on a white background, as you can see right here. And that's the power of the dark gray background. So let me just upscale this design and we go back to the create mask. So here we are on the create mask again. And let's just drop the upscaled image right here. Right here, it's uploading. And here we go, the leaf blower. And as we scroll right here, you can already see that this design works great on every product. Well, except for these ones. I wouldn't upload to these performance products. But with the power of this outline and this shadow, it works great on white products, but also on a black tumbler, as you can see right here. So we got the mark. Okay, now that's a problem. So let's scroll to this artboard. Now let's put the design right here on the left and make it bigger. Just like that. Yeah, it's a bit too big. Like that. Okay. So now it's perfectly in the artboard. And of course, this is just one side. But when you take a look at the mock-up, this design works perfectly on this white mug. But it also works perfectly on the black tumbler. I don't really know if that space right here at the bottom of the ceramic mug is on purpose That's really odd. Let's check it out right here. When we drag it down, yep, it cuts it off. Let's put it on top right here. Yeah, that's basically the printed area that you can see right here. Now that's a bit unfortunate, but we can't do anything about that. So if you're putting your designs on Max, I would always put it on the left side, but also on the right side right here. And when you're uploading your designs with Flying Upload, or you're even extending your products with Flying Upload, the app will automatically do this for you. So if you're in a higher tier, I wouldn't do this manually. I would always do this with an upload software like Flying Upload. Want to check out an awesome free AR generator to generate your mug designs with? Then check out this video right here.